Hey you guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Emperor's channel where we're all emperors and empresses, kings, queens, anything of the above. So we're gonna go ahead and do a reading today. We're gonna do our Monday's tarot because today is Monday on my side when I'm doing this video. So we're gonna do Monday's tarot today. And yeah, you guys go ahead and clear your minds and everything, and we're gonna get straight into this. Let's see. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you guys have been up on your affirmations. Hopefully you guys have been manifesting great things into your lives. Hopefully you guys have been receiving those blessings. Hopefully you guys have been asking God and asking your spirits and ancestors for the good to just help you guys. If anything that you guys may need or anything that you guys may be thinking about trying to achieve or anything that may be in the process of achieving at the moment. So hopefully all of that's taking place. We're gonna see what spirits and ancestors have for you today, and we will see what is going on. Spirits, ancestors, what generator can you give regarding Monday's tarot? Spirit, what information can you provide? Second. Okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit. Right? Let's go ahead and see what these two mean. So, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so Five of Pentacles. So it says trials and tribulations. This is a time of loss, deflects, and hardships. The economic downfall has hit you hard, and you are feeling your self-esteem plummet along with your cash flow. You may feel abandoned by others, left alone to fend for yourself. The doors are closed, causing you to question the universe or even yourself. Set aside your ego and ask for help. You'd be surprised how many people are willing to support you in periods of trouble. This loss may be outside your control, but ask yourself what enabled this misfortune to occur. Take personal responsibility over your loss and look toward how you can build yourself back up. Change your attitude about money and develop a positive mindset to attract it back to you. Adversity will only make you stronger. So the Five of Pentacles is like maybe you guys okay with the pandemic and everything and the economy's been low, maybe you guys are not really your pockets ain't really where they want to be, or you're behind on certain bills. Spirits is asking you to don't lose your faith. You know what I mean? Don't just because things ain't going your right or you're getting little hardships and things like that. Don't lose your faith and don't forget about them. You know what I mean? Continue to keep your faith. Continue to withhold the strength that you've been having throughout the last times when you didn't have it and you got it some way somehow. Continue to kind of bring that character back in place so that they can help you and they can see, because if they don't see that, if you're not showing them when you're done, then it ain't really as meaningful. They can always help you. Spirits is always gonna help you and God's always gonna go for you, but if you're not gonna try to help yourself a little bit or try to at least keep your faith a little bit to be like, all right, I know it ain't old grave, but it's gonna get bad in the future. Keeping that positive mindset is gonna show them hey, he can or she can do it. You feel me? Let me go ahead and help them out, because it's a lesson in everything. It's a blessing in disguise and everything. You go ahead and you're doing anything you're participating in or anything like that. There's always a blessing in disguise. So remember that. All right. We also have the Hermit. That's also something. When I have a cards, I want to go back in the deck. I take that as a sign. If I feel attached to the cards, that's when I pull them. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Hermit. So okay. So the Hermit. So soul searching is the name of the game, and you've decided to take the time to explore that aspect of yourself. Wide-eyed truth seeker. You explore the depths of your being so you can know yourself in ways you didn't know before. There was a certain restlessness, restlessness with how you were living your day to day. Knowing that there is a deeper meaning to life, soul searching tends to be a solo journey. So you may be finding yourself withdrawing from social activities and retrieving inside yourself. You are seeking your deep inner truth and defining your core values. And if that means a night in with a glass of wine, then so be it. You are seeking alignment with your mind, body, and soul, and are finding new ways of uh, consciously prioritizing your beliefs into your daily life. So, as it kind of sounds like the card, the Hermit, right? So maybe it's like, okay, you know, like situations where people, you're kind of like, you feel like you're like a homebody, or you're like somebody that likes to stay home a lot, or you like to be by yourself, things like that, right? You like to isolate yourself from others. You just feel more comfortable being alone. Spirits kind of like showing you like these are things that can reward in some way. Like once you like kind of get used to being by yourself and kind of knowing who you are as a person, you will avoid all any drama. You're probably doing that right now. You know what I mean? You're probably somebody right now that's isolating. If you are somebody that's isolating, those and this message applies to you, and you've been staying at home, you've been isolating yourself lately, and you've been seeing what you like and what you don't like. You know, what hobbies that you are interested in. These things can kind of help you when you do get around to socializing, because knowing what you like or what you want to see in a person when it comes on to dating, or it comes on to even friendship or things like that, you will like peep that stuff like off rip. Like you'll be like, okay, I like playing football, or I like running track. Okay, and then you're gonna look for those type of people to associate with, because those are the activities that you'll be associating yourself with. Like if you're at home, like say you're in school right now, you're in high school or something, or you're in college and you just go home and study, and you realize, wait a minute, you start going for runs or doing these sports by yourself, and then you're like, whoa, and then it's like when you get in that environment around those certain people, you become friends with those people that do those type of activities. So now you're like doing two things in one. You're not only um, figuring out what you like and what you intake, but you are also at the same time making friends with those that you enjoy, like the activities you enjoy doing. You are now making friends with people that also enjoy those things. So being by yourself and isolating and putting yourself in friendly solitude, not like other solitudes, but friendly solitude, spirits just telling you and commending you that these things will pay off. Not saying that you have to go right now and put yourself in solitude, and no. But if you find yourself, not going out to the clubs, not engaging with friends a lot, you feel like you're alone, the spirit's just confirming that you're not alone. These are the skills that the reason why you're because everybody has those times where they isolate themselves at some point in their life, right? They just put a wall up, and they just want to be by themselves, and that's okay. Don't feel like you're the odd one out. In fact, you're going through a stage that's going to teach you life lessons. It's going to show you what you want, what you don't want, what you need, and what you don't need. All of these things that are very, they're not popular, but they're pretty important when it comes on to your specific health and your specific wants and needs, right? Let's see. So far, you got the Five Pentacles and you got the Hermit, right? Give me 1 second. Let me just go back on the Five of Pentacles real quick. Actually, we'll do that when we come back. We'll do that at one time to see your messages. If we gotta go back, and we'll just go back. Okay. Alright, let's see what else you guys got. Let's see what else you guys got. cards over her. Cool. Alright. Spirit, what other messages do you have for us? We got the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, pretty cool card. Look at that. Pretty cool. Five of Wands. Let's see what this says. Hopefully you guys getting some messages. You know, if this also applies to you, I ask that you just leave something in the comment section, YouTube, give a thumbs up if you like this video, and then subscribe if you want to get notified when I drop a video. Let's see, 5 of Wands. Okay, so it says, the smell of competition is high in the air. Everybody around you seems to have an opinion and no one is willing to listen. A little competition never hurt nobody, but only if people are willing to compromise down the line. If you're seen as a rival, it's only because you have many talents to offer that cannot be ignored. Diversity is good and much needed. Whether it is in, whether it is opinions or culture, differences can allow for greater understanding and compassion on a human level. Being seen and heard is everyone's desire, and if you want that for yourself, you must be willing to do the same for someone else. There may be an inner conflict playing out with where you are pulled by the different parts of yourself. Tune into what you truly want. Only you know what is best for you. So, you feel like you have a little friendship competition, this could be any subject, right? It's a general, so we're generalizing it. And you kind of feel bad, right? You're like, hey man, why we're friends, but we're competitive. And what I'm taking from it is really good, because if you're in this situation, it's awesome, because it's like, it will only better you, right? It's only gonna push you to be harder or to be better than that other individual. So it's friendly competition, right? It's not fist to fist, and we're not talking about blood, we're not talking about anything violent, right? We're talking about spirit, we're not talking about nothing competition like in that way. I'm talking about something that's gonna push you, something that's gonna make you wanna get up and do it. If your friend is doing it, or your brother, your sibling, your cousin, your relative is doing it, and you're doing it, and then you guys are counterplaying on who is better, and it's only going to motivate you, right? Because you're just going to work hard at your craft to be better. So it's only positive that could come out of that. So if you're in a situation where you feel like you're being competitive, keep that up, right? That's a great thing to have. It's only a positive trait to have, especially if you're doing it in a positive light, and you're not kind of like doing it in a negative way, but you're just kind of being positive. Hey, yo, me, and this person is going at it. We're trying to see who's the best. It's only going to motivate you not only to advance, but also continue. Because here's the thing about with certain situations. If you ever want to get better at something, whether it's basketball, whatever you do, right? Whoever you are, and you're trying to get better at something, always understand that, hey, before you get better, you have to do it, right? And if you're not motivated to do the activity, then it's impossible to get better unless you actually perform this activity. So Spirit looks like it's confirming that, listen, if you're out here and you're competing, great. As long as it's friendly competition, there's not nothing that's endangering anybody or things like that. But if it's friendly and you're competing, and these type of competitions motivate you to get up in the morning and go ahead and pursue that competition or pursue that craft to get better at it, to be able to win that title or whatever, World Cup or ribbon or whatever you're trying to win. It doesn't matter on the gift. We're not talking about the gift, we're talking about the principles. You're trying to get better, so you're going to end up doing the activity more, thereby being more productive. I'd rather you go out and do an activity than sit on YouTube or watch Netflix and things like that. That's just me. You know what I mean? I'd rather you go out there and bust it. That's what we want to see on this channel. We want to see everybody come together. We want to see everybody grow. You know what I mean? Have your free time, have your thing, but make sure you're productive. right? So if this motivates you and this is something that you are productive in, you're going at it, you're going strong, by all means, go ahead and give it a blow. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do what you need to do with that. Okay, so you got the 5 months. Let's see. Okay. All right. Spirit, what other messages do you have regarding? Ooh. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, the peacock. That's a cool animal. See what the 9 of Pentacles is saying. Excuse me. So it says, indulge yourself. You deserve it. Your hard work is paying off, and you are now reaping the rewards. You feel at ease with your financial status, income, schedule. Live loud with luxury, allowing yourself to enjoy the abundance that you've created. It is now time to celebrate. It is now time to celebrate and treat yourself, whether it's buying that item you've had your eyes on or giving yourself time to rest. By staying true to yourself and your vision, you are improving the quality of your life. Show your true colors by saying yes to your independent spirit and the creations. Sorry. Show your true colors by saying yes to your independent spirit and the creations you are bringing forth into this world. Acknowledge your accomplishments and what it took for you to get to this place of fulfillment and satisfaction. Rich in inspiration, connect and replenish the unique beauty that you possess and provide in this world. So, like, I saw a video, right? Oh, I saw a video. Sorry, guys. I saw a video. It was like a couple hours ago, right? It was this guy on like the YouTube shorts that they show you. So there's this guy that was pretty much, he was in college. Well, no, he graduated college. He was like a doctor or whatever, right? I won't say whatever. That's their stuff. Especially when people work hard to what they get. He was a doctor, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that's more like, you know what I'm saying. So he was a doctor, or he graduated with a doctor status or a doctor degree, and he was telling himself, he was like, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, man. Telling himself that, right? And man, it goes back to that because it's like he's enjoying, he's reaping the benefits, he's enjoying the benefits, he's feeling himself. And that's really important, you know what I mean? Really important that you make sure that when you do work hard, like really, I'm talking about. Some of you guys got jobs, some of you guys in school, some of you guys out here, working, putting in effort, some of you guys do YouTube, some of you read tarot, some of you don't know you should read tarot, but you should be reading tarot. Let me tell you a secret about tarot too. This is very, very deep. When it comes down to reading cards and just sitting in front of this camera talking to you guys, it's just really just giving motivation, trying to enlighten you guys to, put a little positivity in your world, put a little bit of faith in your world, you know what I mean? That's all it is. That's the blueprint behind it. Then, of course, you have people that really get deep, and they really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we talking to spirits over here so that spirits can help us, but back to what we are saying. So, yeah, that's all it is. You guys got to make sure that you're talking yourself in a manner. If you work sorry, my apologies, I'm a little tired. If you guys work day in and day out to get this check, to pay your bills, to live in a nice apartment or wherever you stay at, bro. If you work hard and do what you gotta do, and now you're hurt, now you're living, now you're doing this, now you're doing that. Spirit's asking to enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Don't feel like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. For real. Enjoy yourself. Reap those benefits that you're having. Oh man, you just worked 5 years to pay off that car. Enjoy that. You got your birthday coming up. Enjoy your birthday. You made another year. Don't let no little thing or don't compare and contrast what celebration, what should I chill. No, I'm like, you want to celebrate, guys, celebrate your life. You only got one life, right? We want to go ahead, we want to celebrate our lives, we want to make sure that we're on top of it, right? So, yeah, got the Nine of Pentacles. That's what's up. But Spirit's giving some messages today, but Spirit, what other messages do you have regarding? Okay, you have the Four of Cups. I want to just do what we're doing, a little meditation. That's what we get up and do. Hopefully, y'all do your meditation too. That's what I mean. Nothing like you. Even if you ain't living by the palm trees, you're not living in the yard enough. And don't take that for an excuse. And still doing your carpet and go ahead and do your little meditation. You know what I mean? Put some water next to you too. That helps. It helps like it's where all the energy goes. So you think if you're having, I don't want to say thinking, if you're thinking positive but having a negative day. So let's say you're having a negative day, but then you want to think positive. So you'll sit down, you'll have your cup of water, and then negativity that's in the air will go into that cup of water. You should try it. Definitely get out and try it. So you got Four of Cups. Let's see what that's saying. Four of Cups. So it says, although you are although you are content in your life, you are feeling bored and restless. The rat race is wearing you down, and the status quo no longer appeals to you. You are at odds with yourself. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. Um, yeah. You're at odds with yourself. What happens when I get tired? Do you listen to your deepest desires or do you stay stagnant but safe? The fear of the unknown is causing you to withdraw, getting away from distractions to find peace. This is the time to contemplate, meditate, and reflect on what your true desires are. And if you are living life to the fullest, the opportunities are there, oftentimes right in front of you. You may be too self-absorbed in your own problems to notice the possibilities that lie before you. Shift your perspective, open your eyes, and you will see that. Thank you guys for keeping on. Shift your perspective, open your eyes, and you will see that you will see that what you seek is much more accessible to you than you originally thought it was. You have options. Okay. So what I got from the first part about that. First part was clear as day. You know what I mean? They said it right over here. It was saying things like, you have this new position in life, right? But let's say you have that job. You know, I like jobs. They do like some companies they do like promotions and things like that. Maybe that stuff don't appeal to you, or you know what I'm saying. You're not really getting, feeling it no more, and you're possibly looking for another outcome. You're probably drained, and when they said that your talent or your the thing might be right in front of you, for example, YouTube, right? Um, you know, you might not get or here's the thing, right? This is how I live my life, right? And this is what really drew me to get on here and um, share tarot cards with you guys and really just sit in front of a camera and speak because it's like I've learned all these little tricks. I'm like, hey, if there's somebody that's around my age or older, younger, whatever, that could use these little tips, why not, you know what I'm saying? Why not get on YouTube? Like, what's the worst that could happen? That's my thing. Like, what am I losing getting on YouTube? Right? I'm not losing nothing. Everything digital, like if I'm putting my time into a digital platform, what am I losing physically? I'm not losing nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not losing my soul, I'm not losing none of that. So it's like I'm gaining more than I'm losing. So it's like, but I say that I'm saying have a little bit of knowledge. You know what I mean? I don't know who you are. I don't know who you guys are. I don't know who's watching me. So I'm like, let me just share my little bit of knowledge, right? Now here's how I live my life. Not around money. I mean, I manifest, I talk, you know what I'm saying? I speak it into existence, I want this, I want that, and then it just happens. You feel me? But money's not a bad thing. It's just don't focus too much on it. You know what I mean? It's okay to want to get money to be rewarded, but if, for an example, if your lifestyle doesn't cause for you to have 6 grand every month, and you can like actually legitimately like say you and your girl or whatever is working, right? And one of you guys decide, okay, you know what I'm saying, I make enough money for both of us. Let's go ahead, let one of us go ahead and quit the job and let's start on something else. And then you guys, you know what I'm saying, you just transfer over like that. It's just how they used to do it back in the day. Like they used to do it like, you know how that saying, housewife, whatever, but no, it's like it can be versatile. It could be vice versa. Or, basically the whole plan on what a stay-at-home person is the person that develops a business plan and develops a plan that's going to take both of them out of the workforce, or not even workforce. I don't want to say it like that because some people love the job. You know what I mean? Some people actually like do what they was called to do, like a doctor, a lawyer, whatever. I'm not talking about them type of people. I'm talking about people that don't know where they want to go. I'm talking for people that don't know where they want to go at. You know what I mean? That's still trying to find themselves. That's still trying to say, okay, where do I want to be at? I don't know. I'm just working at this store. I'm just working her at this location till I find what I want to do. That's the type of thing. So it's like, if you generally, what spirit is seeing is like, it could be right in front of you. If you're watching YouTube all the time and you're just saying, I know how to edit videos and you got all these skills. You got all these skills and all that. And it's like, you're not utilizing them because you feel that, oh, well, it's this and that. Mind you, if you do it, like if you generally want to do something, it's not gonna matter on what you get out of it. That's a fact. If you generally like to do whatever you like to do, it is not gonna matter on what you get out of it. Promise you, it's not. It's not gonna matter on the money you get, because none of that stuff's irrelevant. That stuff's not gonna make you better. You know what I mean? The more money you get, it's not gonna make you better. It's not gonna determine. It's like going and taking your car to get fixed. Don't matter how much money you pay, it's not gonna define if they can do the job or not. You know what I mean? That's realistic. It doesn't matter how much money you pay. It's not gonna define if they can do the job properly or not. Unfortunately, money cannot buy talent. That's the thing nobody talks about. Money can buy a person's time that has talent, but money can't buy talent. Money can't, oh man, this guy over here knows how to paint, or sorry, this guy don't know how to paint. I'm gonna pay him $20,000 to paint me a picture. Doesn't matter how much you pay the guy, he's not gonna know how to paint in that time that you're trying to pay him. Doesn't reflect. It's just something to reward. It's just a reward. So once you stop worrying about what comes after, whatever you're doing, express it and go for it, and you reap the benefits later on in life, and that's all that matters. Like that's all that matters, cause spirit, what other messages do you have regarding? What other messages do you have? Spirit, what other? Okay. Got the star. Oh, Spirit trying to tell you you're a star. Let's see. The star. Front of the book. Front of the book. The universe has your back. This is a period of healing, inspiration, and serenity. You can trust in yourself and forces beyond you. Lending a helping hand. Lending helping hand, whether you need it. You've done that. You've done the work. Healed old wounds, and are ready to step into the spotlight to show off your main talents. Let your freaky flag fly. Others are drawn to your authenticity or authenticity, creative spirit, and individuality. Once you have accepted yourself for exactly who you are, you've opened the door to allow others to see how special you are. How special you are. What makes you different is also what makes you stand out. Simply put, you are flawless. Look to the North Star and let it guide you toward your highest good. Your stardust is infectious, and others will be inspired by your spirit. Your world is ready for your transformation and into the star that you always knew you were. You already knew you're a star. Like, we have to go over it. You already knew you're a star. And you need to start holding that accountable. You know what I mean? Holding everything you've been doing. Continue to follow with that high goal that you set for yourself. Don't let it down. You already know you're worthy for it. So Spirit's confirming. If you've been thinking that you've been up there lately, that's probably why, because you're a star. That's probably why you know you have the power. You just have to maintain that power. You've already been given. You're the chosen one. You just have to maintain being that. You just have to remember that. Do things. Spirit, what other message do you have? King of Cups. Look at that. The King of Cups. Let's see. King of Cups, King of Cups. Okay. Mindfulness is key to making an impact. The King of Cups is able to carry emotions with intention, aptitude, and wit, clearly scoring high on the emotional intelligence test. He is a master of emotions and is able to apply humanity in his thinking. Oh, where's that? He's a master of emotions and is able to apply humanity in his thinking process and his interaction with others. The level of connection he has with people come easily. As he is able to relate to different personalities, making him an excellent communicator. Excuse me. The waters are calm, even when turbulence is present. He is able to weather the storm and handle hectic situations with finesse and grace. His gift for guidance and heavily influenced people, and he enjoys helping others. The King of Cups is a reflection of you or a man in your life. He reminds you to incorporate compassion, whatever the circumstance may be. And that could be switched around too. That could be versatile. That could be for women. That could be Queen of Cups, right? So just look at it as your situation. That's the cool thing about reading. It's like when you're doing a general reading, if you're listening to a general reading and you're a woman, you can kind of use discrepancy and say, okay, it must apply in a different way. Like it'll be a Queen of Cup. And that might be a different thing, but you think of Queen and King, you kind of, you know what I mean? It's pretty. It's just meaning that you have power, that you enjoy leading. You're a leader. If you feel like you've always been a leader in your life, that's why. You're the King or the Queen of Cups. Okay, we're gonna do one last card and then we'll wrap it up. Spirit, what last message do you have for us today regarding our faith? So I'm getting Temperance. I think I said that right. Temperance. Let's see. Temperance. Okay. It says balance is the center of your palace. Instead of rushing to make your goals happen, you're let's do it over. Balance is the center of your palace. Instead of rushing to making your goals happen, you're tastefully building the foundation step by step. You value synergy, and are choosing situations that are free from anxiety and stress. You've realized that patience and moderation are key to moving forward. And that you would rather put in the time to ensure quality. No matter what drama is going on around you, you are taking the high road because you realize that you cannot control the internal circumstances. However, you can control how you react to them. This is a time of great synergy, where things are falling into place because of the harmonious balance that you created for yourself. You have a new awareness between your inner and outer selves to fuel your creativity, feeling satisfied in the process. So, so yeah, as a saying, when it comes down to this, I like what it said in her. Say you can't really control things that happen on the inside, but you can control the things that happen after, like your cause of effects. And this could be emotions, right? You're feeling depressed. You can do two things: to lay in bed, or you can try to do things that can get you out of that depressionness. You like golf, go play golf. You play basketball, go play basketball. You look for my chapstick. So it's in the pocket. Yeah, whatever you know what I'm saying, you make the decisions. You gotta make the decision. If you feel like, oh man, I'm depressed or whatever, go ahead, play golf, go ahead, play basketball, do whatever that's gonna get you out of that funk. You know what I mean? You can't control your feelings. Sometimes you can't control the way you feel. Sometimes somebody else might piss you off. So you can't control the outside world, but you can't control the inside world. I think that's where I meant to go with it. Like, if the outside world pisses you off, it is what it is. Just deal with it and cope with it the best way you know how. But meditate. Anything that's going to create a positive outcome. And the reason why I promote positivity so much is because this is reality. You have people that talk about they like negative, they like drama, they like that. That's fine. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's them. You can have that because, hey, you're in a building. Trying to build a building, guess what? It only adds. It's only addition. It's only positive. Right? You can't build a building trying to be negative, and then you're staying and taking away the bricks. You gotta add the bricks. So negativity destroys, positivity builds, and that's my thing. But yeah, you guys had pretty good reading. honestly. And if even one of these cards apply to you, means you're on the right track. Just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? The fact that you even watch this video, if you made it this far to the end, congratulations. Thank you so much. I will be posting. You will see me posting numerous of videos. So you guys will start seeing me more in the community of tarot. You'll start seeing me more in your time pages. So you know what I mean? If you feel like the content isn't for you right now, that's alright. That's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay. You'll see me again. Feel me? If you come on again, you see more content, you're like, okay, I'm kind of feeling this guy. Then go ahead and subscribe. But don't subscribe if you're not really feeling the channel. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want you guys to waste your time. I'd rather you guys watch something that's useful than watch me just be me and just give you guys advice that you probably already know. So if you know the advice I'm giving, if you're not really feeling my energy, then cool, go about your day, feel me, and be great. Please just be great. That's all I ask of you guys. No matter what happens or what takes place, just do your best to avoid the drama, avoid your fakes, avoid all of that, and continue your journey. Don't give up on your journey. Create a schedule if you have to make sure I have a schedule. Just make one today. Make sure that I'm in my game all the time, know what I'm gonna do. Even if you're tired, as for an example, I'm tired, but I'm gonna put these messages out because who's gonna do them? If I don't do them, you know what I'm saying? People, that's the mentality you gotta have. You gotta say who's gonna do it if I don't do it. Even though there's always gonna be somebody else to do it. But if everybody had that mentality of who, you know what I'm saying? Then that's what makes the world go wrong. Like people was like legit up here. Like if I don't get up for work, who's gonna go work? You feel me? So people honestly make the world better. Like people actually are, you know what I'm saying, really doing it, really providing, really, making it work. It's amazing. Like it's really amazing. But yeah. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. Um, Love you guys for even watching. Love you guys for even sharing. Like whatever you do for this video, appreciate you all the way. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Spirit. Most importantly, for giving us these messages. Makes you sweet. I always like to give it a little shuffle. Oh. And what I do is I shuffle the next ones too. So, like this is her. I'll take half of this. It gets it right in there. And then this is like this. I shuffle these two. I'll get right in there. There you go. Cool. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. I'm got like 3 different types of specs. We got the Sangun, the what's that called? This right here. That little thing with smoke comes up. I'm trying to think what it's called. It's gotta be called damn, I can't even tell you guys right now. A diffuser, yeah. Putting diffusers in them, yeah. And also with burn some sage. Definitely want to burn some more sage there real quick. Like real in the box too. Trust your intuition. That's what the bottom of this box is. Spirit's always on point. I ain't no mess with spirit, but trust your intuition. Thank you God for that. Okay. So, as I said, definitely gonna go ahead and burn some more sage real quick for you. guys can leave. You guys leave her. You guys make sure you think Spirit feed messages. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Ooh. Oh yeah. There we go. Yes. Yes. That ain't smoky enough. I'm not gonna lie. That ain't it. There we go. That's it right there. Take this piece off. Okay, so looks like we're all finished here. And once again, sorry, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next one.